Once again, everyone, it's Eric here with Weather for Weather Geeks time. It's the Valley's most in-depth weather forecast, the Wednesday evening edition. What a warm day we had today. Let's take a look at some of the numbers today. 84 was the high this afternoon. Our forecast was 83, so we just outdid things by 1 degree. This was our warmest day since late September. Last year was 90 back on September 27th. We remember we had some late season heat last fall, very warm September, and that was the last time we were anywhere near this level of 84 that we hit this afternoon. It was another beautiful day out there for today. Real quickly, I want to give a shout out to all the students and teachers at Joshua Dixon Elementary in Columbiana. They had me over this morning to talk to the class about weather. They're just getting started with their weather units and just starting to learn about the weather. I've visited Joshua Dixon, I think, each of the last 3, maybe 4 years. Usually around this time of the year, a lot of schools, especially around second grade, do their weather unit during the springtime. So springtime tends to be a busy time of the year for school visits. I'm always amazed by the questions kids that age ask. When I was that age, I was really shy, and I certainly would have hesitated before putting my hand up and asking a local weather person, a local meteorologist, someone on TV, a question. And the questions are always really good, like really intelligent, really good, well thought out questions. So I always get a kick out of that. All right, beautiful day out there today. Time-lapse video from our Niles camera shows the bright sunshine we had this morning. Now, we did start to see an increase in clouds this afternoon, but it was still awfully nice out there today. We made it 3 in a row. Really, if you count Sunday afternoon, we've had 3.5 really, really nice days in a row now. All right, at about 7:20 this evening, Storm Tracker 21 radar shows a couple of thunderstorms up into southern Michigan and out over Lake Erie. These are going to be a miss for us tonight. Severe weather continues to be a big threat out in the Midwest and parts of the Plain States this evening. Severe thunderstorm watches for places such as Chicago, and then it turns into tornado watches from parts of Missouri, southern Iowa, back through Wichita, Kansas, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Wichita Falls, Texas. Another nasty looking line of showers and storms with several tornado warnings already over the last few hours out there. That's where the high dew point area is. It's very soupy out here. Pretty typical early May stuff for this part of the country. That's where the really humid areas. Our dew points are creeping up. We spent most of the afternoon with dew points in the upper 40s. I did hear about a few additional brush fires in parts of the region today, but with this increase in moisture, I'm expecting that to be less of a threat as we go to the day tomorrow. And also, it may rain some. Starting as early as late tonight. I could see where there's a spotty shower and a thunderstorm around late tonight. It's probably not as active as our high-res models showing here, but I wouldn't be shocked if you heard a clap of thunder in a few spots around 3, 4, 5 in the morning. And I think tomorrow morning can start with spotty shower and thunderstorm activity. It's going to be an unstable air mass tomorrow. It's really going to feel like summer again tomorrow. Maybe not quite as warm as today, but with higher dew points tomorrow, you're going to step outside and, ooh, it feels kind of muggy out here today. And with that warm and unstable air, even though there's not much of a trigger around, there's not really a front in the vicinity tomorrow, some pop-ups are going to be a possibility at just about any point. Some showers, some thunderstorms, outside chance that a couple of those storms could get rowdy. Same idea for Friday morning, spotty shower and thunderstorm activity, but the most organized activity on Friday, maybe mid to late afternoon. This is with our cold front. Now, there's still some timing differences on our models with the passage of the front, but best shot at it right now suggests it's around late afternoon. So that would be favorable timing for some of the storms to be on the strong, possibly even severe side. All of this pushes off to the south as we kick off the upcoming weekend. Now, when we talk about severe weather risk, this is Thursday's outlook. Notice we're in the darker green here, the low-end risk of severe weather. I can't rule out a couple of rowdy storms tomorrow. I don't think it's anything all that organized. And I think the risk of severe weather, large hail or damaging winds, I think that risk is pretty low during the day tomorrow. Now, what you'll notice on Friday is our risk category is the same. We're still in the low-end risk. I actually think there's a somewhat higher chance of severe weather on Friday because we have a trigger Friday. We have a front coming through at a somewhat favorable time of the day. So it wouldn't totally shock me if the Weather Service upgraded this to a slight risk, one category higher in the yellow there. With their update tonight with Friday's severe weather risks. That's something we'll keep an eye on. Possibility of a couple of damaging wind gusts with our front Friday afternoon, perhaps early in the evening. All right, let's talk about the weekend a little bit more. I think Saturday, again, is a pretty nice day. Let's show you the GFS model on Saturday, showing the moisture staying to our south. As we go into the day on Sunday, what I've done is I've increased our chance for an afternoon shower or storm a little bit. Still don't think it's a lot, but the models have definitely trended in this direction for Sunday with a weak front sliding in. Maybe there's some pop-ups here Sunday afternoon. So if you have plans on Sunday, you may need to duck inside a couple of times before the afternoon's through, but I doubt it's anything terribly organized. Then I think we're in for a pretty nice stretch of weather early next week. High pressure will build in from the north and nice dry weather Monday, Tuesday, probably again on Wednesday as well. And I like what I'm seeing on the longer range modeling, showing continued pretty warm weather right through at least the middle of May. We may have some brief cooler spells, but even the cooler spells don't look all that cool over the next couple weeks. So I think we're going to really make up for that pretty lousy April here in the month of May. I don't know if you caught my tweet earlier on today. Someone from the Weather Channel did a study of the cloudiest locations during the month of April this year, and Youngstown, #1 on the list, the cloudiest city of a certain size. I'm sure there's a threshold on the size of city, but Youngstown was #1 on the list for cloudiest locations in the month of April. So making up the ground a little bit here this May. Thanks for watching tonight's Weather for Weather Geeks. I'll see you back here tomorrow night, and hopefully you'll check out my updated forecast tonight on 21 News at 11. I'll see you then.